Good morning, Force followers. How are you today? It's Thursday. Uh, I said this last week, so I'm going to say it again. It's actually beautiful here today in Katy, Texas. The sun is shining. I think it's like in the 50s, so it's really nice outside. But welcome. My name is Brittany Arduini, and I'm the director at Houston Force Volleyball Club, and welcome to Force TV. I come to you each week live right here on Facebook to talk about all things volleyball. We are currently in our first season of Force TV, and today's episode is episode 4. The season of Force TV, we're talking about all things college recruiting, and today's episode is about using YouTube for recruiting. If you're joining me live this morning, comment below and let me know what you're doing this weekend. Is your team playing in a tournament? Will you be enjoying the nice weather outside? What do you have planned? So comment below and let me know your weekend plans. If you're watching this on the replay, then please comment below #replay and also let me know what your plans are for this weekend. So I'm going to try something new today. While you are watching either live or on the replay, I ask that if you hear something of value that you really like or is some new information that you've never heard of before, hit the thumbs up for me. Give me some interaction on this video. If you love anything that you hear, maybe hit the heart. So I want to know what you're liking in this video. And if you find any value in this video today, please hit the share button and send it to a friend, or maybe even just put it on your timeline. And when the video is over today, it will be posted on our YouTube channel. So hop on over there, hit subscribe, even hit me the thumbs up over there so I can get some interaction on our YouTube channel as well. I'll make sure to post the link to the channel in the comments below after the video today. And make sure that you're following, because maybe I'll post a video on the YouTube channel that I'm not going to post on Facebook. I haven't decided yet if I was going to do that, but you want to be the first to know when it comes out. All right. So today's episode of Force TV is brought to you by my club volleyball guide, questions to ask yourself to find the volleyball club that's right for you. This guide consists of 6 questions you might want to ask yourself before deciding which club you want to play for next club season. I know, it's only January, but in my experience, this next month and the month after, February, March, is when people start talking about next club season. So I want to provide you a guide to help you find out where you should be playing club volleyball. Take the time to download it and go through it. If you have any friends that are looking to get into club volleyball, share this guide with them. Send them the link and let them download it for themselves. You can find the guide at bit.ly/force guide. That's capital FORCE, capital GUIDE. All right, so now on to episode 4 of Force TV's first season. So today's episode is about using a YouTube channel for recruiting, okay? I believe that every athlete that wants to be recruited needs to have their own YouTube channel. Not a YouTube channel that they've put like unboxings on or gaming on or how-to videos for whatever their makeup, none of that. They need a YouTube channel that is strictly for their recruiting videos. And remember, it was 2 weeks ago when I was talking about the resume that you need to have your own email, okay? You need to have an email that has your name in it. And for me, Brittany, it was brittanycollins@gmail.com. It was way before its time, but that's what my email was, okay? So with that, I always want to recommend that you use Gmail. And I say that because YouTube and Gmail are interlocked, right? So YouTube is owned by Google. And so if you have a Gmail account, then your YouTube channel is going to be easy to use. Now, I don't really know if it's hard to use with like a Yahoo or a Hotmail, but it just kind of makes it easier in my opinion. So you want your YouTube channel and your email to be your name as the athlete being recruited. So once you have that made, hopefully I've been doing a little research on the YouTube thing because I'm trying to get our Force TV over there. Hey Carol, how are you? Thanks for joining. But I think if you get up to 100 followers or subscribers or something on YouTube, you can then change the URL um, to like, www.youtube.com/your name. And until then, I'm not sure if you can change it. I'd have to do a little more research on that, but we want to get to a point where you have your name in the URL. Okay, so whether that's subscribers, views, days on YouTube, I don't know, but we want to make sure that we're getting to a point where your URL consists of your name. So once you have your URL or you have your YouTube channel made with your email, my recommendation is doing a intro video. So who are you as the athlete? Who is trying to be recruited? So for me, it would be, hi, my name is Brittany Arduini. I go to Dulles High School. I'm graduating in the class of 2006. I play club volleyball for Willowbrook 17's team, or I could just say Willowbrook. I don't even have to say the team so that it follows over year after year. My number is number 12, and something interesting about me is whatever. I don't know. I don't have anything interesting right now. But you want to kind of show them your personality. Don't be too dry. Don't be over the top. Just show them who you are and give them some information about you. Kind of make them fall in love with you from their first time they're meeting you. And how you do this is you just set up an easy tripod. You put in your position. Thank you, Carol. Yeah. So you're going to put, are you a setter, an outside, a middle? Let them know what position you play and then where you're playing. I can't believe I forgot that. Then the easiest way to do this, for my opinion, is to just set up a tripod. Make sure you're standing because you always have way better energy when you're standing and making videos. So set up your tripod, put your phone on the tripod this way, which is landscape, okay? Is how I always think of it. Those videos are going to translate into YouTube way better than a vertical, okay? So we want to fill the screen with your face, or from, your chest up. We want to see your jersey number, maybe wear your jersey if you're number 12, depending on where you play. Sometimes clubs put their club name on the front and sometimes it's on the back. So if it's not on the front, that's okay, but at least put your number in the picture, okay? And then you're just gonna hit play. You're gonna talk to the camera. Look the camera in the eye. Don't look down. Don't look at yourself if you're using the selfie mode. But if you just have somebody help you with this, it would be a lot easier, right? Because then they can tell you when to go. They can tell you when to stop. They can remind you to look up. But just 1 minute video about who you are. If you can't get a minute, that's okay. 30 seconds, whatever, doesn't matter. Just put the information out there. Then you are going to want to make another video, which is going to be your awesome highlight reel, right? So it's going to be the best stuff that you have. Hitting, passing. If you're a setter, you want to be setting people that are getting kills. You want to show off your serve. I would not make this video much longer than 4 or 5 minutes. Most people probably won't watch the entire thing. They'll probably get about 1 minute to 2 minutes into it. So my suggestion would be front load the video with the best stuff. But obviously make it 4 to 5 minutes and let them know that you have a lot to offer. This will be your highlight video. I would too start this video with a little intro, just stating what it is. Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm providing you with a highlight video. Remember, my number is this, so I'm the person that's doing this in the video, right? So I'm the one hitting outside and then passing in the back row and whatever. But just like a 15-second intro into what the video is about and who were watching. We did have some different advice from two really great recruiting experts over the last 4 weeks. Kara, in our first week, she said to make sure that you're uploading highlights and video once a month, while Tobias last week said, to do it in the middle of a season and at the end of a season. So that would end up being about 4 times a year. If you're doing high school, you're going to do it in the middle and then at the end, and then club season in the middle and at the end. Now, I'm kind of I say more is better, maybe. I don't know. So if once a month is too much for you, then aim for every other month. But at minimum, I mean, dead minimum, you're getting that one in the middle and one at the end. But I definitely would prefer to see more video on your YouTube channel so that, the coaches can come in and see how you're doing at each tournament, or they can see you progressing each weekend or, each month. They want to see that progression. They want to make sure you're getting better, how you're adjusting, and kind of go through those things, if that makes sense. So to start your channel, I also kind of think that you want to have maybe a couple videos so that it looks like, your YouTube channel has maybe been up a little bit longer than it really has. So my suggestion for the start would be to have different highlight reels that are highlighting different skills. As an outside, you might want to make a video for hitting, another video for passing, another video for serving. These are going to be a little bit on the shorter side, but at least, a coach could come in and say, oh, well, I just really want to see Brittany hitting right now. So I'm just going to go to her hitting video and see how she does in her hitting. As a middle, I would do hitting, blocking, and serving if you serve. As a setter, I would do setting hitters, you playing defense, and then you're serving. And then as a libero, I would do passing and serve receive, a defensive video, and then maybe a serving video. And then once those are made, you don't have to do that all the time. So every month you might put up a 2-minute highlight reel of all of the skills together. But just to kind of start that, content, I would put out those few videos just to make it look like your video or your channel has been up a little bit longer than it might have been. But other than that, I mean, the thing is you want these people as the college coaches to be able to find you, and they want to be able to see you playing. Okay, they want to know your personality. Like kind of like I said, you want to make those videos. Carol's a college coach, and she says yes, she wants to see progress and then you playing against different levels of competition. So every tournament, you're going to have different levels of competition. And so if you can go back and break down the video from every tournament, then they're definitely going to see that. They're going to see how maybe the first pool of the day is easy, but by the time you get to the playoffs or into the championship, whatever, you're playing at a higher level. And so maybe you want to separate those two, but at the same time, they also know that progression. And so go get in there and put that video together so that they're at least seeing it. And then throughout the year, we're going to be playing in harder tournaments. So, you go into Lone Star towards the end of the year, or you're going to an out-of-state qualifier, you're going to be playing better competition. So they're going to see at the beginning of the year that you were playing maybe easier tournaments. And then towards the end of the year, 1, you're getting better, but 2, your team is getting better because you're playing better competition. So I like that. Thank you, Carol, for that. But yeah, that's really it. I just want you to think about that this is the access to you. Like YouTube is your channel to show everybody who you are and what you can provide a college team in the future. So if anything ever gets out of date or you think it's not really relevant anymore, like your skill has progressed tenfold and you don't like those old videos in a year or two, now, Carol, maybe you could help me out with this, but I would say maybe take them down and make new ones, right? So we're constantly creating new content, but maybe once it's too old, you kind of take it down. But maybe they also want to see that. Maybe they want to see how you were at 15s and now how you're doing at 17s. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do. Uh, but definitely, definitely, definitely start a YouTube channel. Okay. Get in there, do it now. Don't wait. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. The funny thing to me is that the kids are so quick to like take selfies and be with each other and like send videos and do TikToks. But then, like, the minute they have to actually talk to the camera and be like, hi, I'm blah, 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 they get really weird and scared. And so, get comfortable with being uncomfortable in front of the camera. This is our life, this is where we're going. College coaches are watching tons and tons and tons of video now. And so, make sure that you portray who you are um, on camera. So, does anybody have any questions? I have some people here live, so that's really awesome. Thank you for being here. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, then please don't hesitate. Put them in the comments. I will answer them here if they're right now, and I will also answer them at the end of the video if they come in after on the replay. Carol says, I like to see the most recent videos. I go to that, but it's also a personal preference. So yeah, I think I'm just a coach. I'm not a college coach doing any recruiting, but I would prefer to see the most what's the word? Recent stuff as well. I want to see where you are now. I'm not really, I don't know if that makes sense. So anyways, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Please head over to the YouTube channel. Also, next week, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Karen Chisholm, former head volleyball coach at Texas State University for 40 years, is going to be on my Force TV episode. So we're going to talk about what college coaches are actually looking for in athletes, whether that be skills, personality, what can they bring to the team as a human, and then what are they watching at tournaments? Like, they're watching the game, but they're watching you play, but are they also watching you on the sideline? Are they watching you interact with your parents? Are they watching your personality? So we're going to talk all things that. I'm so excited. I can't wait to have her on. She's an amazing person. And so I will see you all next week right here, Thursday at 11 a.m. on Force TV. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.